Hi guys, this is Marina. I'm a beginner artist and today I'm going to do a swipe. What I'm using is heritage paints. This is what I get from Builder's Warehouse. It's actually very affordable. It's 80 Rand for a 250 ml and the pigment is really strong. I'm mixing it 1 part paint, 2 parts craft glue, which I get from the Crazy Store, or I use the school glue. This is a lot more thinner though, and I find that I don't have to use as much water. And then I just use boiled water to make sure that there's no goodies in it. So the colors I'm using today is this midnight blue, um, turquoise blue from Heritage Paints. This is mod blue, Heritage Paints, and then a bright blue from Heritage Paints, and then I'm using this duck egg 1-coat acrylic, also from Builder's Warehouse. It's called Fired Earth, and my white base is this as well. I've made my white base a bit thinner today because I found that it's just not working. So what I've done, there might be a few bubbles because I've shook this up, but I'll get rid of it in a sec. I had a very old painting, an older painting here. It was very dark, so I thought let me just coat it with a brush. So I'm probably going to have lines on this, but I'm not too concerned about that because I'm still practicing and I don't want to waste canvases. I also buy my canvases from Builder's Warehouse and the Crazy Store, and it's about this is an A3. I have leveled my canvas with a little leveler this way, that way, and corner to corner, just to make sure. I've got the protective cover which I bought from Westpac. This is all in South Africa. So Westpac, I got the plastic covering, the black plastic covering. Then I've just put a black refuse bag over it, and then just because I've just cleaned up my area, I've used these paper towels to grab the excess so that I can just quickly clean it up. And I've got a wet rag at hand to wipe my fingers off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flood the canvas, as they call it. I'm learning all these words. I'm going to just spread it out with this little palette knife that I also got from Builders at the arts and craft paint section. And there's lots of bubbles in here, I can see that. Not a problem, we'll blow the bubbles out. And this pack, there were, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there were 6 or 7 little palette knives, different sizes, for 165 Rand for the set. But they're really handy for swipes and for a little bit of intricate work that you're wanting to do. So, okay, I'm gonna pause my video here because I don't want to waste your time watching me flood or get this canvas, because I do take my time with it. Okay, I'm back. I have flooded my canvas, not a very good job, and I've literally put like 1 or 2 drops of silicone into my paint. Now I learned from lovely sweet from Pouring Your Heart Out, the consistency of your paint. If you hold it to the top of your paint and it pours, it should pour for about 8 seconds to get the right consistency. Not from up here, but just from the top of your cup, tilt, and then it should pour for about 8 seconds, and that's the right consistency. So that's what I've tried to do, because I'm finding that my paints are either too thick or too thin, so we'll see. Alright, I'm going to start pouring. This is called a Dutch pour, and it's going to be a swipe, so I'm going to be swiping as well, and I'm going to do, gosh, I don't want to mess this up, because sometimes I do this and it just looks like an X, which is not the plan at all. So I'm going to do this one from up here and go around there, and then this one from here, and work my way up there. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll see. Okay, that was the darkest blue. I'm just working from darker to lighter. This is the turquoise blue. I'm putting the colours on top of each other. As I said, they've all got a drop or two of silicone. Sorry, I stopped there because I thought I forgot to put the silicone in, but it's all in. All good. There we go. And I think this is mud blue. What was this? Yeah, mud blue. I always find I put too much paint on, but this looks fine because I've been using it straight out of these pour bottles and I just go crazy. So I've realized when in doubt, go back to basics, and this is how I learned, and I think I'll just stick to that. Don't try and take shortcuts by pre-mixing your paint. I did that and it just didn't work because you forget which paints have got silicone and which ones don't, and what colours what. So this way you've got more control. I've also still got leftovers, so I'll probably do attempt another painting. If this one's a disaster, I'll just scrape this one again and try again. This one was a little bit of the last bit of metallic craft paint, duller silver, metallic silver. I've just mixed that up a little bit. There's no silicone in here, so I'm going to just put a bit of silver through here as well. Do a bit of a zigzag, wiggle wiggle. I really hope that this works because the last few attempts I've wasted so much paint, guys. I suppose it comes with, it's all part of learning. And then I'm going to add a little bit more white onto here. Obviously the white hasn't got any silicone in, but I just want to break up those colours as well. Right, now we torch. This I also got from Builder's Warehouse in the camping division. You buy them separately. It's the Alva gas butane gas cartridge, and alright, now I'm not sure if I want to use this palette or this. I'm thinking the smaller one, obviously, because it's a small A3 canvas. I just got to see how I'm going to go. And obviously, also, it's just a very light touch. You don't want to press too hard. So, hold thumbs, guys. Here goes. I'm just going to sort of push it in a little bit, and then okay, I might have a bit too much paint on here because as you go, it just okay. And that's why these cloths are all over, because you need to wipe. I've got one of my hairs in there. You need to wipe off your palette knife. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to this way. Alright, I like the colours. This dropped a little bit. Let me go through here again. And I think I'm going to come through here. And in the middle. I had a lot of paint on here, guys, so that's why I'm swiping through it. I can see it's way too much, but not a problem. I'm actually loving these colors. Let me swipe through here again, trying to make it here, so now I'm going to have to swipe through, trying to make it flow. Oopsie, it didn't flow because I got my fingers stuck in it. Okay, I think I've swiped enough. I've always got this little messy wet cloth that's always full of paint, but it's messy. So guys, please make sure you protect your clothing. Oh my gosh, did I mess up the first time I tried to blow out the hairdryer. And I am a qualified hairdresser, so I don't practice it anymore. But oh my word, when I tried my first blowout, I got paint everywhere, on the floor, on the furniture, even on the ceiling, and on our poor dog, and obviously myself. I was covered in blue paint everywhere, and the blue is very difficult to get out. I'm going to torch this again. So I was hoping for a bit more cell action, but I'm thinking my paint might be too thick. I don't know. Actually, this is enough. You don't, well, apparently I always overdo it. Apparently we all have that tendency, we don't know when to stop. With the gas burner, whatever you call this thing, I forgot now, you torch and then you wait. So it activates the silicone, and then you see if you want anything more. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try, I don't know if this paint is too dry, maybe I might have to put a bit of white on the edge. I'm going to try and blow out to give softer edges. I've got this white straw that comes with the double thick milkshake, I think. Found it in our drawer, so I'm going to use this and see. It's not enough paint over here to make it flow, so I'm going to just put a little bit more. Because if you don't have enough paint and you're wanting to blow, my paint also looks a bit thick, then what happens is it just sort of gets stuck. Oopsie. It just gets stuck and doesn't give you a very nice effect. So I'm going to blow a bit of paint over here. And then I'm going to blow out. That's better. Got my hair stuck in here. Oh my gosh. Not sure. Still not quite flowing as I wanted it to. It's my white. I'm not sure. My consistency is never right on my white. I've got splotches here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. problem is I never had enough white on my canvas to start with because I poured quite a lot off, and that's where my problem comes in, I think. That's looking better. It's more of the desired effect that I was looking for. And the same thing I want to do over here. Sorry guys, this is it's all new to me, so I hope I'm not boring you. And you're probably thinking, what on earth are you doing? Oh goodness, I should have tied my hair up. It is going to dry flat, even though it looks like ridges in here, the white, but somewhere the blue's really mixed in. I don't want to take that chance. I love the colours in here. What do you think? Not too keen on this section here. Put some white over there and blow it out. That's better, I think. Oh my word. Hey guys, so what I did is I just used this little palette knife and I swiped through here, 1, 2, 3, and 1 over there. Just, it wasn't, I wasn't happy with it, but now I'm actually a lot happier. Nothing like, not really what I imagined. Loving the colors, loving what's happened. Like, I like the negative space that I have here. So I'm going to let this dry. Definitely a lot happier than what I painted over. and let's see, let me know what you think. I can see it hanging in different directions. I'm not sure if it looks like water or not. Maybe rivers, river mouth going into the ocean, I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm just loving it. I'm playing around, I'm experimenting with different colors and techniques. So yeah, thank you. We'll see you next time.